Hello everybody, what's up? This is Phenom507 with a new video for you today. Basically, what I wanted to do is, just because I know there hasn't been a ton of content from the channel lately, I wanted to get something out there and just say hi to everybody. It's been a while. I'm in the process of moving right now, so it's definitely a situation where, videos are not going to be constant until I am in the new place and have a nice new recording area that does not reside in my bedroom. So yeah, without further ado, what we actually are going to do today is I want to show you all uh, my new deck. Basically, I bit the bullet. I went and I bought some codes so that I could actually play Gardevoir, because it is obviously the big meta deck right now. This is a deck list that I have not touched yet. This is like legitimately, I just traded to get some of the cards that I needed. So you are going to be experiencing the first couple of games with this deck with me. As you can see, I did go for the 1-1 split between Diancie and Alolan Vulpix, just in the event that I start off with either. I feel like that'll give me a good chance to get a Ralts Curlia into a Gardevoir. We do play the 1-of Gallade here just because, you know, you have to deal with pesky things like Alolan Ninetales. And it does hit, pretty hard for a basic Pokemon. I just removed that from my deck. Sorry about that. Give me a second. Let me get that thrown back in there. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, Premonition Sensitive Blade, if you played a supporter, you do 70 more. So that puts you up to a 130 for, a double colorless, which is great. And realistically, there's very rarely going to be a turn where we don't play a supporter card. So yeah, I'm running the 4-3-3-1 line, 3 Tapu Lele GX, which is what makes this deck incredibly expensive. Even though the Gardevoirs are not cheap right now either, they're going for around $18 a piece. Also running the 2 Octilleries for draw support. Aside from that, we are running 2 Field Blowers, 1 Professor's Letter to get the energy into hand, 3 Rare Candies, just because we do not want to run out of ways to get the Gardevoir active. Super Rod to retrieve some energy, 2 Bridgets, 3 Guzmas, 4 and 4 of Sycamore and N, 2 Skylas to find an item, or any trainer card really, but obviously an item is going to be most beneficial. So you can Skyla into a rare candy if we can't get a Curlia out. The 4 Ultra Balls, that's in basically every deck you're going to run across. And then for energy, we're running 4 double colorless, 9 fairy energy. This is just going to help take advantage of that Secret Spring ability on Gardevoir-GX. So yeah, I mean, this is the big deck that everybody's playing with right now. It's not going to be anything different from what you've really seen, because I haven't gotten a chance to play with it and fine-tune it yet. And yeah, it's definitely going to be a big change from the Volcanion deck that I've been playing. So let's take it for a spin and try it out. Go into the Versus ladder here, and that's going to be our deck we're playing. And let's see what we can run up against. Fighting Water Psychic. Psychic is obviously probably Tapu Lele. Well, we lost the coin flip, so I guess we're going to get to find out what we're playing against. Alright, so this is actually a perfect starting hand. We want to start out with Sparkling Wish on the Diancie. We're definitely, going to be able to take advantage. Oh, and it looks like they mulliganed. Let's see anything here. Going to take advantage of the Ralts and hopefully even the Remoraid on the bench, and we start with the Tapu Lele as well. So this is actually a really good starting hand for us. They are playing Passimian Mew, I'm willing to bet. And they elected not to go first, so we are not going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot right now. We're going to Tapu Lele into the Bridget. Assuming, of course, that our Bridgets aren't prized. Taking a look. Looks like we prized a Gardevoir. A couple of one fairy energy. Thankfully all our double colorless are there. One Curlia. So yeah, we actually got pretty lucky with the prizes. Then we are going to bridge it. Grab 2 more of those. I thought we were be able to get 3 here. So we can't get, you know, we can't get all 3. Oh yeah, we only have 2 open deck spots. That makes sense. Pay attention. Alright, so unfortunately we can't Sparkling Wish up into a Curlia, but, you know, we are putting the pressure with at least having a second Ralts on the bench. And we'll be able to get 2 Curlias next turn, evolve 1 into Gardevoir at the end of the turn. So that is really nice. And we're just going to hope that he can't get, you know, 4 Passimian on the bench. If he can get 4 Passimian on the bench, we're not going to have a good time. What is he bringing up? Yeah, not uncommon strategy to go for the knockout on a Ralts. Thankfully, we are not reliant on that Ralts. But yeah, it's not going to be ideal. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to do something on this turn. As much as I hate to do this, we're going to retreat. Use that energy. We are going to Field Blower away that Fighting Fury Belt, and we're going to Sparkling Wish a Curlia onto one of our Ralts. Alright, so next turn we should be able to get at least one Gardevoir up through Sparkling Wish, and then we'll start building it up. And Diance's just going to kind of end up acting like a wall. My goodness. Never mind. Never mind what I just said. The Passimian Mew deck can be really, really tough. It's been a while since I've either played that or had that played against me. We don't have much we can do right now. The rare candies and the super rod, I mean, ideally on this next turn we would get a Sycamore. Yeah, we're in trouble. Yeah, we're definitely in trouble. This is not going to end well for us. Not at all. So this is the importance of starting fast. Obviously, taking a look, you know, we had no way to tell that our opponent was going to be able to start out as fast as they did. We're going to have to play this and get our Diancie back and a couple of energy. Get an energy and our Ralts back. We are going to grab Remoraid. Best case scenario, make them burn an energy and end our turn. It's really hard when you top deck a Guzma like that, because had I known that Guzma's coming, you know, I would have been able to prepare, and now they're going to take out our other Ralts. And that's pretty much game in this one. Starting fast is very important, and the beacon here did not do us any favors. So I'm just going to go ahead and concede this, and we are going to try another game. Passimian Mew is not a deck you're going to run up against very often, but when you do, if you start slow, you are going to have problems. So let's take a look run it again. This is Vikabulu probably, with no Tapu Lele. Whatever they're running is no Lele. So, that should be interesting. I can't win a coin flip to save my life, apparently. This is a pretty good starting hand. We're definitely, you know, would rather not start with a Kirlian active or a Ralston active, but it could be worse. Oh, they're playing a Tapu Koko deck. They're playing Koko and Vikavolt, I bet. That's where the grass type comes in with the Charger Bugs. Let's see what they just discarded. Pokemon catchers and rare candies. Yep, they are definitely playing Vikavolt and Koko. Now, I don't think this is really a bad matchup. If you know, obviously we don't want them to get, we don't want them to end us on turn one. That's not ideal, especially when we had a decent starting hand. All right, this isn't bad. We can definitely make do with this. I feel like the one card that this deck isn't playing that I really think it needs, and I'm probably going to throw at least one in, is Acerola. Acerola is just so good, especially when you're in a mirror match. You don't have to worry about running up against basically anything. I mean, you can just scoop. You scoop your card up, get the energy off of them too, so you're really not running out of anything. You know, it can be not exceptionally useful when you end up having to reattach like 4 energy, but either way, it prevents the prize trade from, you know, going against you. You never want, you never want to give up an easy 1-hit, 2-hit knockout. And that's the nice thing about Gardevoir, is 230 hit points. It is beefy. It is not really going to take a lot of knockouts. We are going to want to get that out of there. Oh, that's a cute little tech I've never seen before. They're playing Raichu Evo Shock, so you know, play that card, automatically paralyze your opponent. That is annoying to say the least. And they're also playing Strong Charge, so yeah. I'm gonna rare candy this up into a Gardevoir. And I think we are gonna Tapu Lele into a Skyla, get our Professor's Letter. Yeah. We're gonna Lele into a Skyla, get our Professor's Letter, and start laying some counters down, just so we can, you know, get a little bit ahead here. Skyla, Professor's Letter, play the Professor's Letter, get us some Fairy Energy, Secret Spring, then we're going to attach for turn, and hit Infinite Force for 90 because of the stadium. And they no choice here. They can definitely go for the Tapu Thunder, but it doesn't really do them any good because I only have 2 energy attached. Most likely he's just going to hit the Sky High Claws and put 130 on my Gardevoir. Alright. I don't really have anything I want to throw away, so we're just going to N. Attach 1 more energy and take the knockout. And just like that, we are ahead in the prize trade. We are getting more energy. Would be good if we can get our Gardevoir back so I don't have to keep piling energy on this one. But at the same time... Okay, so that is searching the deck for an energy. Even if he does have an energy in hand, or if he can get one attached through the bench, that tells me he probably doesn't have one in hand. He's going to end us down to 4. That's awesome. It's not the worst thing in the world. At least it's 4 cards. We do get a Sycamore. We get a Curlia, so we can work our way out of this. And that was not ideal. So, I'm going to throw 1 prize attacker out. I'm going to evolve this here. Really hate the idea of throwing away Gallade, but especially because he hits for weakness, not on top of Coco, but on Vikavolt. Wow. That may have been the worst Sycamore in history. I'm proud of that one. And it's no sense in playing Tapu Lele since we've already played our supporter for the turn. Guess we're just going to Sparkling Wish. Get another Gardevoir into play. And let them go up in the prize trade 3-1. Or 4-3, I mean. This is like a turbo Coco deck. I haven't seen this. I kind of like this style that they're playing here. I also like that they're using the full art instead of the hyper rare. I just personally don't really like the hyper rare. I don't like the silver background on everything. This is going to be helpful because we just got our artillery, so we'll be able to drop to 5. They are going to take out Diancie here. That's going to happen. There's nothing we can do to prevent that. But, you know, I'm fine with that. We got another Gardevoir. We're going to use Abyssal Hand. We're going to get rid of the Aether Paradise Garden, or Conservation Area, I should say. I really would have liked to get that band onto Gardevoir, but at the end of the day, it's back. Put Gallade and 2 of those back. We're going to use this to get rid of your Choice Band and your Stadium. And then we are going to maximize our Abyssal Hand and draw 4 cards. 2 of which are energy, which is awesome. Secret Spring onto you. And we're gonna Tapu Lele. And we're going to grab an N. And we are going to N him down to 3. Is that the best play? Yeah, that's... shoot. I want to know if I should Skyla... Oh no, I have already Skyled to Professional Ladder, so that would not make sense. So yeah, we're going to go to N. Going to refresh our hand, get another card, and put him down 2 cards from what he has right now. And of course you know what, we got the double colorless. We're going to take the knockout on Coco this round. It's going to be really hard for him, especially now that we have 3 double colorless in hand. If I can get another Gardevoir into my hand and prevent him from evolving this into a Raichu, which is going to paralyze me. Oh, that was not what we wanted to see here. He's going to hit for 130. That was not what we wanted to see at all. But I think we can still salvage this. If we can get... This is why Acerola is so useful in this deck. Because ultimately at the end of the day, we're going to do this. Hand. We're gonna go get rid of, as much as I hate to do it, get rid of one of each of those. Grab a Gardevoir. Rare candy into a Gardevoir. And then we're gonna hit Energy Drive and not quite take the knockout. We are 3 markers short, so 30 HP short. I can definitely see why this is like the top meta deck right now. It's just it is a lot of energy damage output. My issue is I think I'm going to take out one of the Skylas because, you know, even limited playtime here. The Skylas have not been entirely useful. Do we have another? We have another Guzma in deck. They conceded. So yeah, I mean, I can see why this is such a powerful deck. I really can. You can put a lot of damage out onto the field. It's definitely a good way to go. It is very expensive, as I mentioned, so you know it does have that downfall, but at the end of the day, I can easily see this being a deck that is viable in standard until it rotates, and even then, you know, moving into expanded, it's viable and expanded now. I think at the Fort Wayne Regionals, you know, I feel like 4 of the top 8 ran this very deck, so at the end of the day, it's viable, it's gonna help you. So yeah, last thing I want to do just before we go is I do want to open up a few packs. Like I said, I did go and buy I bought 60 code packs for Burning Shadows for $24 from Card Cavern. And just give me a second and I will get, it's cardcaverntradingcards.com. It's actually really cool because I went on at about midnight last night and I had my codes within, I want to say, 5 minutes. It was really quick. They emailed me the codes. It is, you know, they're not sponsoring me. It's nothing like that. It's just, you know, I want to support them because they are an excellent resource to the people who may not play physical trading cards. I do play physical trading cards, so I do have that leg up too. So I will go nuts when I buy booster boxes, and I'll just sit here and open pack after pack after pack. Normally, I don't open a lot of packs online, but today, since I'm recording this video, and it has been so long since I've given you guys any content, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's open up a few packs. We'll open up all of the the Guardians Rising, the new Roaring Skies, and the Steam Siege. I do want to save those Burning Shadows to try and trade for a couple other cards that I want to tech into another deck or two. So without further ado, our first Steam Siege deck gets us an Ipom, a Dino, a Meowth, Litwick, Fungus, Nuzleaf, Nidorino, an uncommon Hawlucha. I've never actually seen that card. A Yveltal Break, very nice, and a Gastrodon. Let's see what we get from another one. We get a Clink, Litwick, Marill, Ponyta, Little-O, Clang, Fletchinder, Duat, Reverse Hollow Little-O, and a Magearna EX. This is very nice. This is good to tech into Metagross. It does prevent ability lock, which is nice if you're not playing the Garbodor deck. It can definitely come after you and hurt you a little bit if you are playing the Garbodor deck. Now, I am really hesitant to open these Guardians Rising packs because I know we're not going to pull a Lele, but maybe since I am recording this video for you, the people of YouTube, you will send some of your good karma my way, and we will get a Tapu Lele. Let's take a look. Come on, Lele. A Dark Energy, Litwick, Clefairy, Vanillite, Gligar, Tentacool, Machoke, Slowbro, Watchog, Alolan Geodude, and Lilligant. A Psychic Energy, Gligar, Patrat, Cottony, Bellsprout, Snorunt, Altar of the Sun, Hakamo, Gliscor. The Reverse Hollow is a Blissey, and the rare is a Salazzle. 2 packs left. Come on, YouTube. Send me that karma. So we have a Leaf Energy, Delibird, Nosepass, Salandit, Rockruff, Castform, Machoke, Slowbro, Watchog, Kamala, Reverse Hollow rare, which is, I don't know, it's an uncommon. I thought that was a rare. And Whiscash. Whiscash is the worst rare ever. Like, I see that card and it's just, I just want to throw it out the window. Last pack, here it comes. Lightning Energy, Goomy, Common Wishy-Washy with Schooling Ability. That's actually pretty cool. You can, you know, get the ultra rare, even though from, you know, I've never actually played with Wishy-Washy-GX. I have probably 4 of them, but I haven't thought to touch them because they just don't look very good. But other than that, we do have Jangmo, Wimpod, Machop, Kamala, Multi-Switch, Watchog, Alolan Geodude, and Sharpedo. No Tapu Leles today, unfortunately. I mean, I do have 4 of them, so I have what I need for decks. But aside from that, that is going to be all for today. Leave a like, subscribe, comment in the bottom. You know, follow me on Twitter. Phenom507 is the Twitter. It's also my Mixer account, which, again, once I move into a newer area with an actual studio space, you will be able to see me a little bit more commonly streaming on Mixer. But for now, that's all. We've been, you know, it's been great spending a half hour with you guys. Have a good day.